In today's video, I'm continuing my longest search ever, trying to complete the entire set of Quarter Century Stampede. What's up, guys? We are back with another Quarter Century Stampede opening. Here's why. First of all, we got to finish the set. Second of all, if you missed last video, there was a little spring of hope in the last video that might have made it seem like we're getting a little closer by pulling one of the cards we didn't have. So we previously had 5 cards we needed. Now we only need 4 QCRs from the Nostalgia set. Before we keep going and get into more of the opening, we have a giveaway. I'll be giving away these 3 cards that I pulled from Secrets of Eternity Super Edition. If you guys didn't see that video, it was a crazy, weird product that I've never opened before. Go check that out. It's a pretty strange opening, but we got some nice pulls. So just like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications, and let me know down below, will we get a new card in this video? Let's get to it. Do you want these 8 packs right here for only $5 plus shipping? Well, of course I do, Ruxin. How do I do it? It's a very simple process. Click the link below to get to Whatnot, get $15 free credit on the app. You're gonna find a $20 listing for these 7 packs. You're gonna buy it. And wait, did I say 7 packs? I thought there was 8. There is. If you're a new user and you buy those 7 packs with your $15 free credit, you get this bonus Stampede pack as your 8th pack. It's only gonna cost you $5 plus shipping. So click that link below. I was also sent another box from Donald. So Donald sent a box. He said, look, you can keep all the pulls that you get. Very epic. So I got 2 boxes to be opened up. I need 4 QCRs from the Nostalgia set, which if you don't know, we'll explain that as we go. But I got Tornado Dragon already, so that's marked off the list. I still need Xyz Universe. I still need Winged Dragon of Ra. I still need the Gem Knight Constellar, whatever. No, I can never get that name. Whatever it is. The something Knight Constellar Diamond or something like that. I think it's Satellar Knight, actually. And finally, it took me 60 seconds to remember. Evil Swarm Ophion. Almost forgot about you. So maybe that means we're going to pull you. So shout out Donald in the comments for helping me out with this search. This video is officially going to cross us over 4,500 packs open, assuming we don't pull all 3 of them or 4 of them immediately, which is almost impossible, I think. So we're probably going to cross over 4,500 packs open. It looks likely that 5,000 might be in our future at some point. If you want to see me keep opening this set and get those last 4 cards, let me know in the comments. Seems like everybody who's still watching at this point wants to see it, right? So here we go. Let me open this first box up. Let's see what I can get. Which will be the lucky box, mine or Donald, or will it be both? Maybe they could both be lucky and they could both have something amazing. So I have high hopes. See what we can get. So the only possible card, or only possible way to get a card we need is in that front card because it's in the Nostalgia set, which is only 1 card per pack. So there's 200 of those total. There's Platinum and Quarter Century rares for each card in that 200 card set. So 1 in 8 packs will have a QCR. So 1 in 8 times 200, 1 in 1600. Then you add the 4 that we need. So 4 in 1600 to get one we need. Last time we got lucky enough for the 5 in 600, we're starting off with something shiny. Artifact Sanctum. Every time it's either a Platinum or a QCR. 7 out of 8, it's going to be a Platinum. So nothing too overly special there. But I'm going to keep hunting. See if we can get our first QCR of the day. Molch Charming Fualos, very nice. Traptrix Sarah, Mermail Abyss Linde, and Wind Up Zen Mains. Cool. Next pack. I kind of changed up the camera angle. It seems like maybe it's not glaring as much. I kind of like it a little bit. So let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about doing a slight change to the setup. Blue Eyes White Dragon, if that was QCR, that'd be pretty cool. Even though I don't need it, I already have that one. I was trying to think about how I could display my Pokemon games because I just picked up a few more from Game Exchange the other day. If you guys follow my Twitter or my Instagram, you guys saw me post that. Picked up a Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver, and a Pokemon Crystal. Pretty expensive these days. Those cards are not cheap, but oh, there's a collector. Or these cartridges, I should say, not cards. There's another Dark Magician. Very cool. But I was thinking about how I could display them because I do have almost all of the Pokemon games ever made. I'm missing a few, but it'd be cool to have the display and then I could kind of see what I'm missing so I know what to go for. I have a spreadsheet, but that's not as fun. And then once you get them all, there's a 7th Ascension QCR, which, by the way, not a nostalgia card, so it doesn't take away from one of the QCRs we'd get. And then a Starving Venom. So cool QCR. Doesn't really change our search. It's a pretty nice card. Reprint of the card from Duels from the Deep, I believe, which was a pretty decent ultra rare. So yeah, I was thinking about that. I don't know if maybe I could like turn this way a little bit and have like a corner thing, and then I could move stuff over a little bit. I don't know. I've been considering it. Let me know if you guys think that would be cool. Because then I could maybe have a little more room too. There's a QCR El Shaddoll Construct. So this is one I do not need. It is in a nostalgia slot. So usually you get 3 nostalgia slots. Nostalgia QCRs a box is 1 in 8. But sometimes you don't. And that has happened in one of these videos where we got like 1 nostalgia QCR. It's kind of rough. So that's 1 down. That's all right. But yeah, I was considering that for the setup. Let me know what you think. I do like the setup now. It's not like I dislike it. I just have all these Pokemon games and they're just in boxes, you know? And I kind of want to show them off because Pokemon games are awesome and they're really cool. And even if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh guy now, you probably played those Pokemon Silvers and Pokemon Crystals or Pokemon Emeralds or whatever. Who doesn't remember that? And my Pokemon Emerald is now like on the bottom shelf, so you can't see it. My complete unboxed one, so I want to be able to show that off. And then I have some regular cartridges. I don't know. There's just a lot of things that are not getting utilized right now in this office. So I kind of want to update that a little bit. And then I could have a little more space to put more boxes. Because right now I have my original boxes, but it'd be cool to have some GX stuff up there. If I could, I do have a cool Duelist Alliance box that I think is one of the coolest looking boxes ever that I'm not displaying. So there's a lot to work with, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I could do here. And it would be pretty cool to do that in this office. But this is not an overly massive room. I probably should have done that in my last setup, you know, before I moved, because I actually had more room in there. But overall, it just made more sense for our location stuff. But Dark Magician Girl. But now I feel like I can still figure it out. It's just going to take a little, engineering. Is it engineering? Yeah, engineering is the one. Not architecture. That's just how it looks, right? Now, I guess that kind of is, but engineering is like making it functional. So there's a Zelantis QCR and a Sacrifice. Very cool. A little bit of Creed right there. This is only our first box of the day, so we got time. If you guys have not seen the rest of these videos, go check out the playlist. Link in the description. Well, is it linked in the description? Just go to my channel and go to playlist and you'll be able to see like completing the entire set or whatever it's called. Kind of a bad name, honestly. It should just be like that was a 4-hitter, by the way. Let's check that out. That was really nice. That was really nice. Okay. Yeah. So whatever I was saying, I don't remember. I just played a basketball game before this and I was feeling kind of crappy because I didn't get a great sleep last night. Did score 23 points, just saying, and we lost by 1 in overtime. So it didn't even matter. Stats don't even matter when you get the L. Tiny rant, basketball rant. We were playing in a league. This team is 0-6. All of a sudden, they have 7 new players, and none of them were on their team. And then we lose to them because they were playing the 6'10 guy, and I almost got dunked on. So, by a different guy, actually. So, yeah, their team was a little better than it should have been, which was kind of annoying. So, we lost to the 0-6 team, even though it wasn't the 0-6 team. There's a DD Swirl Slime. So yeah, that's classic. If you've ever played in a city league, you don't know who's going to show up. Technically, it's not allowed. You're supposed to have, you can't like this late in the league add players, but it didn't matter. So that was kind of unfortunate, but yeah. So yeah, back to Yu-Gi-Oh. If you guys want to pick up a full set of Stampede, I know I've said this many times, but I do have full Stampede sets. Somebody recently picked up a full Ulti set and a full, I think, Platinum or Collector set. I think it's Collector. They picked up both, and you can get every Collector, including Magia, Wallows, all that different stuff. Every ultimate rare, prismatic ultimate rare, they all, Engraver. Yeah, like they're all in there. So if you want to grab a full set, the full sets are available on ruxin34.com. So go check that out. I have full Ultra, Super, Secret. Starts at Super. That's the cheapest thing. It's like $70 for every Super in the set. It's like 80 something cards. Ultras, few more. I think it's like 75. Then Secrets are 100. And then you get to the big stuff. It's like 350 or whatever. And then there's Tornado Dragon. We don't need you anymore. It's Platinum though. And there are even full nostalgia sets, like all Platinum rares, like all 500 or all 200. Sorry, I think the price is 500. All 200 of them in Platinum rare. I don't have all QCR sets because I don't even have one myself. That's why we're still opening this set. But if you want anything else, basically I have it. So go check it out on my website. I also have some Bonanza sets. It's not high rarity. It's all the Ultra, Secrets, and Supers because I just didn't do it that way with Bonanza. I probably should have. It would be cool because a full Nostalgia Bonanza set. I actually think I did do that for a couple, but then I ran out. I think. Go check it out though. Yeah, ruxin34.com. So if you want to like not open a million packs, you just want to buy all those. Oh, haven't pulled you in a while, Mr. Moth. The small but deadly creature is better off avoided. So very cool. Pretty cool stuff. And the Moth appeared, which is pretty cool. I would not mind pulling a QCR Moth, even though it is not one we need. Okay, I think that's our third QCR from the Nostalgia set. Sorry, yeah, once again, I sound tired because I just played a basketball game and I didn't sleep much last night. So it's kind of a slow, day, you know. And it's also 8:30 p.m. So it's been awake a while. It's 12 hours or something, you know. So, yeah. That's why. Oh, yeah. Hayate. Very nice. Yippee-ki-yay, Hayate. That is what I'm talking about. Let's make it happen. That's a nice card. Beautiful. I also have a pretty cool video coming out soon that you might have already seen. Yeah, I just realized I don't want to spoil it, actually. So just keep an eye on the channel. A video that I think will be fun. And I'm not going to say anything else about it, actually, because I don't want to spoil it. I want to keep it a surprise for when you see the title and thumbnail. And we're getting really close to 300K, guys. And oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, I think we can read the card back there. What card is that? That says Lullaby of Obedience. Okay. Lullaby of Obedience. That's the second to the last card. Pretty crazy that you can read through that. That platinum rare is real stamped. And then Skull Crobat Joker. Okay. Good cards in there. We've had some really good Stampede openings recently, like where I'm pulling not the cards I need, but like amazing, like $60, $50 cards and stuff. Let's continue that with this box from Donald. All right, so at the end of this box, we will officially be, first of all, shout out Donald in the comments, over 4,500. I left my knife, as you can tell, so sorry, that was a really painful to watch. Even me. This reminds me of when Gary opened that base set box like this and he started pulling out packs. Anybody remember that? I love Gary, by the way. I've met him. He's a cool guy, but that was like, whoa, what are you doing? And I'm not even the guy who gets like, there's always the commoners who are like, bro, you're going to damage the cards. You don't have your gloves on. You are touching the card with your thumb. Like you're going to get a thumbprint on it and destroy it forever. You know, there's always those people. He got a little crazy there. He got a little aggressive even for me when he was destroying the, I could say many things that would be a lot less PG for what that seemed like. Okay, Donald, let's go. FYI, I love you, Gary, so don't take offense to that. But that I did remind myself of that because I kind of just did it. All right, E-Pearly. Ooh, Astro Karibo. It's nice. Collector Rare. Evil Hero Dusty Gold, Drytron Nova, and Tour Guide from the Underworld Platinum Rare. Let me know in the comments, do I need to buy more of this? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm getting low on Stampede. And the boxes are not that cheap. They're not as expensive as Bonanza, which are like $180 or something stupid. But they are over $100 per box, which if you buy a case, that's $1,200 plus, you know, because they're more than 100. Pretty expensive. There's a spiral plan. So yeah, I don't know. Like I do want to dip my toe back in there. I mean, for more, you know, I want to get those last 4 cards, but if you think about it, it could be an indefinite amount of time. I could open 3,000 more packs and get no cards I need. Like, that's possible. Electromite. Really nostalgic for me, not because I ever played it, but because this was in the set, the X-Code Talker. What is he in? What is he the cover card of? I think it was like something about Talker or something, or Decode, or man, what was that? What was that set called? And it also had the Saryuja. That very nostalgic. You've heard, if you're a watcher of the channel, you know. I remember going to get the, I think whatever the first limb of Exodia was at the Lost Art. It was the second Lost Art ever. Because now they've done hundreds of them, but it was a big deal at that point. They did the Monster Reborn, and unfortunately they didn't have the Monster Reborn anymore because that one was insane because it was the alt art and it was the first time we were getting it and I really wanted it and I was like new to collecting, so it was super cool to like add to my collection because I don't have one of these. Well, it was the first day of the arm or the leg or whatever it was. So even then I was like, this is still cool, Black Rose Dragon. I'll just grab this, you know, let me buy, I spent 30 bucks at this store. Let me grab a few packs of whatever that set was called. Extreme Victory, Extreme Force. I remember it. It's not blue. It's green and red. It has the X-Code Talker on it, Extreme Force. I bought like 8 packs, I think. It's like $4 each or something like that. And I pulled the, it was Saryuja, right? Yeah, because Electromite was the most expensive card. It was like 70 bucks. Saryuja was like 60 something. I pulled that card. And it was really exciting because it was like a $65 card. I made my money like $30+. And then, or I think I spent like 35. So I made like $30. And I got the arm, or the leg, which was worth, you know, 20 or 30 bucks at that point. Maybe a Swarm Ship, very cool. So really sick. It was a really awesome. It was early on. I'm like, wow, you making money opening packs. And, you know, I was very ignorant and naive back then. I thought you could actually make money opening packs. Now, when you get the Lost Art thing, it does help because it's like a free guaranteed like $20, $30 value at that point. Not anymore. They don't really go for that much because there's so many of them. But yeah, so that's a cool memory. That was early 2018, I want to say, maybe late 2017. I don't remember exactly, but that was really cool. Drytron Nova, Crystron Phoenix, Chamber Dragon Maid, and Mavulce Magellan. Good stuff. So I got a lot of packs. A lot of rambling today. This is what happens when I record late. I just start chatting, which a lot of you guys say that I do that anyway. Wallow Secret, nice. Fogblade, okay. A secret I do not need. Not even a great one anymore. This used to be a pretty expensive, just ultra rare. It was like $3, but then they reprinted it like 12 times. So now it's like 30 cents or 20 cents. But yeah, I get the emails, you know, hey Roxanne, you're chatty, you know, you're, you can't stop yapping, as the kids say. I would say yakking back in the day, you know, and then I changed to yapping. Apparently that's the thing now. Start talking, you know, now that I'm old, I'm 30, about to have a baby. I'm just like in another, you know, I'm on another, like, demographic, you know. I don't understand the kids. Solomon, Great Raging Phoenix. You know, I just don't really get you guys. You know, you guys do everything different. You know what I do understand? I understand that this is the greatest card ever printed, and I was looking the other day, mini rant. I know you guys like these. Mini rant. I know everybody complained when we got Petite Moth. Ruxin made us get a Petite Moth. 200 card nostalgia set. That one card ruined the entire set. We should have gotten Air Neos because they're never going to reprint it, but it could have been there in theory. Yeah, so all of those complaints, and you know, somewhat valid. I get it. Yeah, it's not a great card or whatever. I'm just saying, I was looking at the QCR prices of some of the cards I had. I pulled out like 5 or 6 QCRs at like 20 cents. Petite Moth, $4+. Now, is it all about value? Not necessarily. But the fact that it is holding its ground, I mean, it could be partially because of me. There's an Insector Dragonfly. It is partially because I've bought 15 of them and I will buy more if they get too cheap. But I'm just saying that's part of it. Like you're complaining about Ruxin made it happen, which, you know, sure, our Discord put in, you know, a decent amount of votes, but we didn't go crazy. It's not like we had like 9,000 votes or anything. We probably had 100 votes or something like that. Just because, yeah, but there's a benefit of that too. If you pull the Petite Moth and you're like mad about it, it's like, well, at least you can sell it. You know, you make $4. It's not a Crystron Quan. Have you seen the price of that thing? Yeah, it's still a better pull than that. So it's not number 200. That's all I'm saying. I know it's not, I know the general person, it's not a great card. To me, it's amazing. All you guys, hopefully you appreciate the Moth. It's still a lot better than, it's not even bottom 10 probably. So it's pretty cool. We just got our third nostalgia QCR, so I think we might have struck out on this opening while I was ranting. Hopefully you guys are all pumped about Petite Moth. If you just heard that and you're like, I hate this guy because he is a Petite Moth in my set, I get it. I get it. So I apologize to you if you are one of those people. There's a Cyber Dragon Core QCR. Very cool. I don't think we're getting too great a pulls today. Now, we have gotten 2 full wallows, so that's going to balance it out a little bit. Pretty nice stuff. And oh yeah, those are in your complete sets if you do buy them on Ruxin34.com. So make sure you guys go check those out. Let's see. Light Pulsar Dragon. Make sure you grab a full set if you want a full set because they are available. Where else are you going to buy them? I'm just buying from Ruxin34.com. It's the place to do it. We have opened so much of this set. I mean, 4,507 packs by the end of this that, yeah, Sky Crisis. That's really nice. And Union Hanger. We kind of have, we kind of are the place to get it, right? There are people that have opened more than me and they're, oh, that card tried to escape. And they are probably like stores that just mass pack open or whatever. Like on the side, there's a Mermelda Spike and a Zen Mains. But other than that, individuals, I don't know many individuals who have opened more than me, you know, for themselves. I'm guessing it's pretty low. It could be 0, honestly, because I'm over 15 cases at this point, I think. I can do the math, but whatever 4,700 is, oh, there's another flawless, and this number 3, that's good. And a Desiree. Crystron Quan, terrible card. And a Platinum Rare. Let's do 40 or 4057 divided by 288 in this spreadsheet right here. 15.6 cases, 649. So 15.65 cases. I'm nearing 16 cases open, which I don't know. Do I need to like tell you guys how we're like, that's insane. That's a lot of cards to open to get a full set. Might be a little overkill. I'm just saying. I think we might have covered the ratio a couple of times. I think we're just getting that unlucky and might be a little ridiculous when it comes to completing full sets. That's why I would recommend buying a full set on Ruxin34.com. It's a little bit easier, right? 3 packs left. And by the way, if you've made it this far into the video and you haven't subscribed yet, you don't have to buy anything. Subscribe. It's free. And you know what that means? Not only do you not buy anything, the only thing you've just given yourself is a free subscription to me. You get to watch me every day, or maybe not every day, every other day, every week, whatever it is. I don't really know if that's a good thing or not, but hey, I mean, that's what you just did. So very cool. All right, I got to finish this video because my brother's calling me. All right, Obelisk the Tormentor, 2 packs left. Let's see what we can get. Can we pull something nice? It is a good video so far. I've had fun. We haven't pulled anything too crazy. But once again, shout out Donald for having this second box, making it available, sending it in for the video. Absolute legend. Make sure you shout him out in the comment. I need to see Donald is the GOAT at least 20 times. If I don't see 20 comments saying Donald's the GOAT, you guys don't really like Donald. You guys don't really appreciate the fans out there. And that means you don't appreciate yourself because you're also a fan. So it's kind of like Inception in that way. So make sure you shout out Donald. All right, Memento Land, and subscribe to the channel because guess what? We're almost at 300K. Esper Girl, I've started like for real planning recently. Luna Light, Crystron Phoenix, and a Formula Synchron. Okay, so I'm not too discouraged because last time we had great luck. So we didn't have as great a luck this time. Next time, it's going to be the day. So I will see you guys then. Thank you guys for coming out, and check out some other videos on your way out. Shout out to American Deutscher, Brandon Cheney, Adams, Ghost King TCG, Ronald Apple. Oh, an Archlord Christia First Edition! Ian Musa, Junior Barding, Robert F.
That is not possible! The first set of packs!
Changalang, and Crypto Poppy Mike. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time.
The Blue Eyes White Dragon has been pulled! Let's go!